So, what is the difference between beings who are in higher realms and like sword paradise and even higher realms than that, and the beings who are stuck here in the pain, hell, and torture? So, what is the difference between these beings? Like now, people out here like write so much nonsense and they fill books and books with things of all kinds of things out here. There's so much complication and confusion, but they can't answer one simple question: what is the difference between beings who are stuck here in this like realm and the lower realms and the hells and the pain, sickness, disease out here, and the beings who are in the higher realms having a good time, like no pain, no disease, no nothing, like a much more blissful existence. So the difference is in one word. The difference is just one word actually. It is just one word, and that word is behavior. So why the beings are stuck here and are not in the harems and will not go to the harems after they leave their physical body is because they don't have the behavior to be in those realms. So behavior is everything. So because they don't know how to behave with higher and divine. The beings who are stuck here do not know how to behave with higher and divine. So that's why they are stuck here. Now, the last talk, we talked about praise, like how after attention and acknowledgement comes praise. Now, what is praise part of? Praise is part of your behavior. So, if you are praising, that means you are taking the first step in the right behavior towards higher and divine. You are taking the first natural step in the right behavior towards higher and divine. So if you don't take that step after putting attention on higher and divine, then obviously there's no way for you to behave properly. If you're not praising, then you're not behaving properly. It's as simple as that. So you can't behave properly. So the difference, the beings out here, they can't praise higher and divine. They can praise all kinds of nonsense. They can praise themselves. They can praise all kinds of stupidity, but they can't praise higher and divine. So that's why they are stuck here. And from here they can go to even lower hells and lower realms after they leave their physical body. And after long time, then some can take birth here again to be in the same cycle of all the hell which is there. I mean, right now in this world, for people to see hell, it's very easy because it's everywhere. Like, it's not tough at all for people to be able to see that. So, like, the thing is that if beings want to get out of hell and they want to get out of this cycle of pain and they want to get to higher realms, then they have to work on one thing only, which is their behavior. Because beings who don't have proper behavior are not allowed into higher realms, which is but reasonable and logical that they won't be, So everything is dependent on behavior. If you can behave in front of higher and divine, because if you go to higher realm, there'll be higher beings out there and they'll all be praising the highest being and there'll be that kind of atmosphere. And if you can praise, then you can exist there. If you can't praise, you can't. And praise is the beginning of the right behavior. There's more to right behavior than just praise, but praise is the actual beginning of the correct behavior. So, like, once you start praising, like when you praise and praise and praise and you get into the cycle of praising higher and divine, and then after that you start bowing. Bowing is automatic. Bowing is an automatic result of praising. When you praised enough, then you feel like bowing. You are. And once you bow and bow and bow, When you've done enough of the bowing, then you automatically feel like serving. So the three pillars of right behavior will be praising, bowing, and then serving. In that order only. So, and then when you serve higher and divine, then you can be in any higher realm. If you are following these three pillars, praising, bowing, serving, then you have the correct behavior to be in higher realms. Yeah. So the whole bottom line to everything is just behavior. It's as simple as that. Yeah. And what is right behavior as per multiverse laws, as per higher and divine, is praising, bowing, and serving behavior. Not praising, bowing, and serving the system, not praising and bowing and serving to nonsense and nonsensical people or nonsensical activities, to higher and divine. Yeah. Like all people who are praising all kinds of nonsense out here, then that's not considered right behavior. Praise doesn't mean just praise of anything. Praise of something which is actually higher and divine, more divine than you. Do you know? Yeah. So that has to be understood. So the praising and bowing and serving are the three pillars of right behavior. Praising, bowing, and serving, higher and divine, are the three pillars of correct behavior, which allows you to go into higher realms. So,
what you have